What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video coming to you guys today with my WWE Saturday Night Main Event prediction. Saturday Night Main Event is this Saturday, and I want to give you guys my predictions on the card and what I think is really going to happen and stuff like that. Now, over the last day, we did get some potential, well, we not potential, but we got some alternatives to these matches. Not that the matches are fully changed, but something within the match has changed, if that makes sense. But as it stands right now, we have 5 matches that will be taking place on Saturday Night Main Event this Saturday. To be expected, because we know Triple H loves to have his 5 match um, card, 5 to 6 match card and stuff like that. But I want to give you guys some predictions, and I'm going to be going through all the matches, giving my thoughts and opinions on them, and giving my predictions as well. Comment down below, what is your overall excitement level for Saturday Night Main Event this Saturday? I would love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section down below. Also, leave your predictions as well, because I want to know what you guys think about these matches as well. But with that being said, I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get into it. The first match. This match was pretty much confirmed last night. It will be Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is similar to what I said about the Shinsuke and LA Knight match that took place for the U.S. Championship at Survivor Series. And the match was okay. It was decent. Um, I feel like LA Knight didn't really get a lot of offense, if that makes sense. But it's for the overall match, I felt like it was kind of rushed just because 2 weeks prior, we've seen Shinsuke return. He pretty much was beating up LA Knight those 2 weeks, and then we got the match at the pay per view. I would have preferred them to do a little bit more building up, and maybe we'd have got it at this show. And that's kind of how I feel about the Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre match. Drew McIntyre returned last week on Raw, and Sami Zayn pretty much came out last night and pretty much said, "I'm not gonna just sit back and let you keep doing this to me. We're gonna have a match this week on Saturday Night Main Event." Me personally, I would have just preferred them to potentially just build this feud up a little bit more, and then maybe do this feud, or not even the feud, but just the match between the two in general, maybe on the first Raw on Netflix, and that's my personal opinion. Or if you wanted to potentially try this, make this a little bit of a lengthy feud, might seem like a stretch, but maybe the Royal Rumble. But I'm not gonna say too much about it. Who do I think is gonna win though? I do think the match is really gonna be good, but I do think Drew McIntyre is going to win because I think he's coming back with a different iteration of his character to an extent. Not really like the same. It's pretty much the same character that he had before he left at Bad Blood, but it has a little bit more of a tweak to it, if that makes sense. But I do see Drew McIntyre winning. He just came back, and I think you want to make a statement with him potentially and stuff like that. So I think he's gonna win. On to the next match that we're going to be talking about, which is the finals of the Women's United States Championship match. Now, we still have 4 women left in the tournament. Tiffany Stratton is one of them, Bayley, Chelsea Green, and Mia Yim. Now, there's gonna be two separate matches, I believe, on SmackDown this week, and whoever wins those matches will go into the finals. Me personally, I already feel like the fight is going to be Chelsea Green versus Michin. It might seem a stretch because people are going to probably say, like, how is Chelsea Green going to really get past Bayley? I think she's going to get past her by hook or crook, and she's going to end up being in the finals. Who do I think is going to win? I do think Chelsea Green is going to become the first Women's United States champion. I would love to see Mia Yim. I think, if anything, maybe she's the person that takes it off of her, or she might win it at some point down the line. But I think she's kind of enthralled in the story, and I think her winning a championship will kind of just elevate the feud that she's in, because a lot of people are just doubting her, it seems like, to where it's like people don't take her serious and think she's not going to really win the championship. Her winning the championship could be a slap in the face back to them, and it says, "I told you I was going to do it," and all that. So I think Chelsea Green is going to win just for the sake of the story, but I wouldn't be upset if Mia Yim were to walk out with the championship, because she's had a stellar year. She's had some great matches with the likes of Nia Jax and Chelsea Green as well. So this has pretty much been like a breakout year for Mia Yim, and I think she's really gonna continue to build her momentum going forward. And I think she really is going to get that championship at some point. But we also got to understand that there is this, I don't know if it's like a wild card rule type thing where people are going to be moving around. Maybe she ends. Mia Yim might end up on a different brand, and she goes after the Intercontinental title, depending on whoever wins that. But we will see how that goes. But I have Chelsea Green becoming the first WWE Women's United States Champion. On from one women's match to another women's championship match, we have Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. I really think this match might potentially be the shocking best match of the night, potentially. Um, I think Io is capable of putting on a great match. We've seen it before, the match she's putting on with Bayley in the past, and Bianca. And I think maybe Liv Morgan, but this could potentially be Liv Morgan's best match as Women's World Champion, and stuff like that. But you also got to understand, is Rhea going to get involved? Is Kairi Sane potentially going to get involved here? Or Raquel? Um, you have to think there's going to be different X factors and stuff like that potentially could be. But I'm going based off of the go home last night. We did see early in the show Liv Morgan did take out Io um, and stuff like that after her match with Dakota, I believe. And Io came out there, and then Liv pretty much hit her with an oblivion. And then later in the show, during the main event, which was Raquel versus Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan tried to come in to cost Rhea the match, but Io came in to make the save and pretty much laid out Liv and stuff like that. And then you had that visual of Io and Rhea Ripley both touching the Women's World Championship to end the show. Um, that's an indication that I think what's going to happen is Liv is going to retain. That's my prediction. Liv Morgan will retain the Women's World Championship, and maybe because usually if somebody's challenging for a title, it's always one of these tropes in wrestling where if somebody holds a championship or before their actual title match on the go home, that's an indication that they're not going to win. So I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen, but I think it's gonna really be a good match nonetheless. On to the next match, which is a triple threat match. Now, this is actually confirmed. It will be Gunther versus Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. Now, it was originally Gunther versus Finn Balor, but I always kind of had a feeling that this was going to potentially turn into a triple threat, or we were going to have this match and Damian Priest was going to cost Finn the title. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see a potential title change here. I really can. Because we know Gunther is not really the same competitor as of late, and we know Damian Priest is kind of somewhat emotional right now, and there's turmoil between all three. And it seems like Gunther has problems with Damian, or Damian just has is gonna have some beef with Gunther, and then Gunther has beef with Finn, and Damian has beef with Finn. I have a feeling that is a potential opportunity that Finn Balor could actually win. I could see a situation where he could actually win this match and become World Heavyweight Champion. Because I feel like WWE is probably going to do a shocking thing at this show for some reason. Now, people have told me maybe the shocking thing is maybe Goldberg gets involved in this match because we know Gunther, or at least Goldberg, once has a little bit of beef with Goldberg after Bad Blood. So I can see a potential opportunity for them to do that, and that maybe leads to Finn Balor winning the title. Even if it's not a long title run, I think just having that visual of not Damien, why do I keep saying Damien for Finn as world champion and holding the tag team titles, that would be a cool visual. But I don't know because he did same thing that happened on Raw with Io, it happened with Finn. Finn held the championship before the go home show, on the go home show before Saturday Night Main Event. So in all, I want to see Finn Balor win because I think he deserves it. It's been a long time since we've seen him potentially win a world title, and the WWE and I think other people have reported themselves that WWE is wants to push Finn Balor heavy in 2025, and what better way to do that than potentially giving him a win, a big win like this, leading into 2025. So It's a toss up, but I'm gonna stay with my safe pick here. I'm gonna say Gunther will retain the world title. On to the main event, which is Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Championship against Kevin Owens. Honestly, I haven't made a video about it. Kevin Owens should win this championship, but will he? I don't think so. I think Cody will retain some way somehow, whether if it's by roll up or if KO gets himself DQ'd or if he gets or something like that, or if it's like a double count out. Some way somehow, I just think Cody Rhodes is leaving that the pay per view or the show as champion still. Um, and everything like that. And maybe a Randy Orton comes in and potentially cost him the match, and that's how we see um, Cody retain as well. Honestly, I've made it clear before. I think this could, if they build this feud up with Randy, Cody, and Kevin all being intertwined, this could serve as pretty much a great triple threat match potentially for WrestleMania 30, not 39, 41. I'm going all the way back, but like I think this would be a great story to kind of tell going into WrestleMania this coming year and having these three compete over the WWE Championship. I wouldn't be upset with the idea. Um, but I do think Cody Rhodes will retain. My only thing with Cody Rhodes retaining is just like with his reign, a lot of times it seems like a lot of people just don't really pose as a threat to his title reign. We haven't really been building up new potential challengers to seem as a threat. Like when we see him defend his championship against numerous people, what if it's AJ Styles, Logan Paul? It seems like nobody really poses a threat because we know that Cody Rhodes is gonna beat them. So it's like I want WWE to kind of get away from that idea and have him be his title reign be in jeopardy at times, even if he doesn't lose the title. But have the idea going into it that fans can have that it is an opportunity that he could lose that championship. So I hope that WWE kind of capitalize on that and expand upon that going forward, especially with this new move with Raw going to Netflix and going back to 3 hours and SmackDown going to 3 hours as well. Hopefully they can expand on stories like that going forward. Um, but with that being said, those are my predictions for Saturday Night Main Event. Let me know your prediction in the comment section down below. Road to 350 subscribers with the ultimate goal we're trying to hit to this coming year is 10K. I know we can do it as a wrestling family. Super kick that like button, helps my channel get pushed across the platform so more people can see what I'm doing over here on YouTube. Superman Punch, that post notification bell so every time I post a new video, it's reaction video, rant video, predictions video, live stream. You can be in a loop of things when I do drop a video. And Spear, that subscribe button, takes 3 seconds out of your day to do those 3 things for me. Helps in the progression of my channel as well. But with that being said, hope everyone has a great day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.